Okay. So, right. So, I wanted to make this video just on this document, so you don't have to wait for me to finish the code on the app. So, what? I just put this. Okay. So I made this. So I'm gonna make it with you just one time. So, there are a few pages, but it's actually just written in big letters, so you could read it. So, okay. So first thing first, we're gonna get our brother, whatever it is. Wait for it. Oops. Wait for it. Okay. So now there is some pre-offline preparation because you're gonna be offline once you're on the Wi-Fi. So the first step is to open the unixtimestamp.com website unixtimestamp.com. Right. Okay, and then the timezoneconverter.com, the time zone converter. I don't know why it's doing this. Anyway, so this tool is cool because it translates, so you're gonna get it in a few minutes. So now we're done that. We just leave the tabs open. We can access the admin interface. So we're gonna connect the Wi-Fi. Beam. Okay, we're in it. And now, okay. So the thing that is a bit flaky right now is finding the box by name, because once the box is on your local Wi-Fi, the only way to find it is by name. So okay, so if you go directly like this, you don't use a name, you use the IP address. So 192.168.4.1//app HTML, right? Okay, and here we are. Okay, you can read this. Well, basically, it just says, yeah, there are a bunch of parameters like this one, GPIO and stuff. Don't touch them because you can crash the stuff. So it's not very a problem because it's going to crash 6 times and go back to default. It's just like when you want to reset it and you press the reset button 6 times. It's all here. Okay, so now, first thing first, we're gonna have to set the time, because if you don't set the time, it's going to be completely illegible. So the time is here. The big number here. So I know I have a bit of here. So you go to the settings here, open it. There is time here. Okay, and just do up, and then now it's very important that you have to press enter for each field. Okay, so you see there's a little flicker because it goes blur and then back normal, just to tell you that it did the whole run trip. Okay, so now we set the time. Now we're gonna set the state of the box to 2, just to say it started. All right. So 2, and again, enter. Okay. Cool. Now you can close it. Okay. Just press settings again. It's closed. Now. Okay. Box setup. So now that the controller is on time, and it says that it should be on, we're gonna configure the boxes. So you can see here you have box 1, 2, and 3. We're going to look at the LEDs just later. So box, we're gonna configure the first box, but they're all the same actually. Right, so first thing first is to set the timer type to 1, because there are various type of timers. So now I'm gonna press it, and bam, it's going to light on. So it might not do like this at every time, because there is there is the timer. It just comes by sometimes every like 30 seconds, so you might not have immediate stuff like exactly. So we done that. Okay. Okay. Now. Oh, sorry. So now we're gonna set the hours. So this is a problem because the controller is in some sort of time zone called UTC, which means it's time zone independent. Problem is, you have some calculations to do. That's why I found this one. I think it's cool because what you have to do is go here, type UTC. Okay, I think those both are the same thing actually. I don't know why there are two of them. Anyway, so me, I'm in Barcelona. So when I do like this, for example, if I want my box to start its day at 8, oh, just don't forget to do this. 24. So I want my box to light on at 5 in the morning. So I just put like this, and it says 3. Okay. So now I take 3. I go there. Okay. So I want it to light on at 3. Again, and then enter. Always it is. Now, off hour, we're going to do the same thing. So I am this going to be 21 because I'm just no, sorry. Yes, 21. Sorry. So it's lights on at 3. So I want to be in VEG. So I'm gonna add 18 to this here. Off hour 21 because 3 plus 18 is 21. Same. Okay, bing, boom. So now we change that. So, alright. So now it's going to do the same. Now, okay, now blower control. So each boxes has this blower here parameter, and so by default it's at 50%. So this is this one here, starting 50%. If I put it to 0, enter, and it's off. Okay. Now put it back to 100. A lot of power, right? No, not so much. These things. Oh, by the way, these things suck. Don't buy them. So I'm gonna put it back to 50. Again, enter. Well, it slowed down, right? Okay, so this is on. Cool. Now. Okay, so now we can work on the LEDs. So there are 6 LED channels. So we're going to go here again. Okay, so you have 6. Actually, there are 7 now, but I didn't push the update. Anyway, it's not useful now. So there are just 2 parameters that we really want that are useful right now. Is those 2 ones: box here and dim here, right? So what happens is you don't want the light to be 100% actually because it's a lot of light. So and some plants don't really like having too much, or you're gonna want to be able to control the growth of the plant. So if you put the lights a bit, if you dim the lights, the plant is going to grow like this. But if you put the lights all full, it's going to thicken, it's not going to grow, it's going to thicken, and at one point you're going to see the plant, the leaves are curling downward because it tries to avoid light, so instead of being flat and taking all the light, you start going like this, so it doesn't take the light. Well, that's the way I understand it. Anyway, so what happens now is if I put a dim of the first LED, so it's going to be this one, I put it to 0. Oops, sorry. Looks like I did not plug the right one. Anyway, so it's not a problem. It's just me. So you can go back to another person, and then you can do it with all the others. So we're gonna okay. So I do it again. 10 this one. Yeah. Okay. I switched those two. Okay. Anyway. Oh no, because I think I switch it. Okay. So I'm gonna put it back to 0. So right. And now the other parameter you want is for this, because you've noticed, okay, I have 6 LEDs right there, but when I started the box, I set up the first box, and I now only have these 4 first LEDs on. Those 2 are not on. It's because they are actually on box 2. So it's not necessarily what you want. So you can switch actually. So we're gonna say, no, I have my 6 LEDs in the same box. So now we're gonna tell the controller that is the case. So you might notice that all the boxes, all the first 4 LEDs have the box parameters to 0, right? So, and the 2 last one, 5 and 6, they are 1, box 1. So this is why it's not on, because box 1 is disabled. So I'm gonna put 0 here, enter, right? Take it back, and box 0 here, enter. Okay. So now for this to take effect, I have to reboot. And boom. Now we have all the LEDs in the same. Don't worry about this. This is broken because this is actually the board we have for testing. So we tend to, well, we took one broken actually. Anyway, but they're all tested, so you're not gonna have this, okay? Okay. And did I say something else? No. Okay, there are other more advanced features, like you might be wondering why there is an XYZ for each LED, because you can tell the 3D position. But if I make another video on that, right? Okay, guys, I hope it's gonna work. So reach me up on Discord if you have any kind of problem. Okay, bye.